Hi, my friends. It's David Ault. Welcome to the gathering, the last day of 2023. I wish you nothing but the greatest expansion and the greatest love and support surrounding you in this new year. The messages going forward are going to be a little shorter, and I'm going to start with today. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about your word of the year. Have you thought about that? Have you had something percolating inside of you? I shared that mine was grounded. By grounded, I meant I wanted to be more purposeful in my environment, to be with people and personal practices that are more deeply rooted in things that lift me up, bring me joy, cause my mind to stretch and to enhance my critical thinking skills and to expand creativity. And I believe that we can all be more purposeful in our environmental choosings, be it physical, be it relational, be it personal. And I've noticed that by casting that out into the universe, that I'm also noticing all of the things that cause me to feel ungrounded. There's value in that. There is value in the polarity of the word or the new thing that you're desiring in 2024. There's value in looking at what it is that has caused you to have divine discontent. It's kind of like saying, in order to grow, you have to outgrow. Well, what are you outgrowing? Why are you wanting to outgrow that? What is it about some old pattern or way that is no longer serving you? All of these questions with the seeming polarity have great value for you and insight. I talk to so many people. They are always expressing the things that they are outgrowing. But what I also find in many people is the inability or the unwillingness to choose the things to grow, the actions, the devotion to something that's going to elevate them so that they aren't staying or remaining in the thing that they have become disgruntled with. So if your word for the year is partnership or health or wealth or love or inspiration or giving or whatever it might be, look at all of the things that are you are doing that are contributing to the polar opposite of that. The habits, the mental thoughts, or I'll say excuses in some regard, but sometimes it's just circumstances as well. So look at all of those things, and instead of beating yourself up over that, find ways to use that as data, as information. And so part of the reason why I don't feel grounded these days, I'm on my phone too much and not talking to people, just scrolling. There are too many apps that I'm using that aren't really serving the greater creative vision that I have. So part of my choices in order to support my word for being grounded in the new year is less phone time. What have I done to prepare for that? Canceled, deleted all kinds of things, all kinds of apps on my phone, taking social media off of my phone. Social media is another one. Social media itself is not the evil. It's it's the way in which individuals use it. And so, like anything, we can all become addicted to anything. So it's not about the thing, it's the behavior. If I want to grow and be more grounded in things that elevate my creativity, I have to look at the addictive behavior that prevents me from doing that. I have to go, well, why do I do that? Why am I stalling? Why am I procrastinating? And of course, percolating in all of that is a sense of not being good enough. It's also too like I make these videos and sometimes I go, who's going to watch? The numbers go down and I have to go, is it about numbers or is this an expression of my creativity? Would I continue to do this if no one watched? If I'm writing poetry and no one responds to the poetry, am I writing poetry for the response or am I writing poetry because it is wanting to come out of me? The book that I'm working on, the projects that I am doing. Am I doing it in order to elevate some sense of self-worth, or am I doing it because I must? And that's the kind of questioning that I want you to experiment with in regards to your word of the year. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. That's not new information, but we can become addicted to wanting to be seen. We can become addicted to wanting to be heard. And God bless silence. God bless inner examination and devotion, because maybe it comes with age, but I'm really starting to understand for the first time what it means to just be, to show up, not for validation, not to be seen, to create, not in order for the numbers and for some type of popularity. But you realize people have to go through those stages. We all have to go through those stages of longing to be seen and heard until we don't. And we can't fault people for where they are in their evolution. But wherever you are in your evolution and whatever it is that you are aiming for in 2024, look at all of the habits and the things that have caused you to long for that, and help that make you, help you in your decision making and in the way in which you choose to create your circle of influence. So I'm creating a circle of influence more where we're talking and we are delving deep and we're studying and we're creating. Again, not in order to have a bunch of likes or to be popular, but to do it because we must. That's my end of year message. Um, Let me just tell you this: you have already won. I know that that's really hard to digest when our particular path of longing or spiritual growth or evolution or whatever feels stunted, or the sensitivity to the world is just so raw. But I tell you that you've already won. And I tell you that because that's what I believe in with every fiber of my being, meaning that creation itself is finished. This journey that you're on in a very bizarre other dimensional way is complete. And what we are doing right now, what we're doing with goals and being human and paying taxes and going through heartbreak and illness and all of those, it's just a part of this karmic journey that every sentient being goes on. We place too much value in wanting others to be a part of making that journey better, when all along you have everything, every capability of providing that for yourself. And to the degree that you realize that you are your greatest cheerleader, your greatest lover, your greatest disciplinarian, is the degree in which we bring a greater sense of groundedness and support and love and championing to other people. So yeah, we go through long stages of this life of being human where we are desperately in need of other people. And then sometimes the equation flips and we start to see, I want to be more grounded. I can't depend upon other people to do that for me. I have to make little decisions to do that for myself. So your word, whatever it is that you're choosing, you are the first person that has to be accountable for everything that is congruent for that new word of the year. You're loved. You're championed. You got this. I do hope that you will uh, not hesitate to contact me, write me. Part of being grounded is offering that reciprocal appreciation to all of you who show up for me. I want to do the same for you. So much love. Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2024.